that car parked there.
Hey guys, how you doing? Joe Alba, who runs FEMA.
We've had a couple times out of respect for the families that he's actually failed to shut his operations down.
He's a smart man.
Hey, Bob, how are you?
I gotta be here, but
Yeah,
Joe Alba.
security area.
Right.
Keep it secure. Major, you know, the earliest minutes. Once, very good one of our shippers. Realize and that's the nature of the incident. Yeah, the charges. Our role has been perimeter security and all the checkpoints. Total support, we have our forces out there, 16 troopers on horseback. Aviation division is involved. We work hand in hand with crowd. All state agencies are meshed together in different complexes. We're primary security on site. We're also escorting vehicles to the morgue, which you just came from, and we're escorting vehicles carrying parts of the aircraft to the hangar. If there's any questions? Yeah. What's the assumption on the flight path?
Basically, the flight path is over this area here towards the crater.
Well, give us our coordinates now. We're
From northwest to southeast.
okay. So the southeast is this way.
Towards the crater.
Gotcha.
From this way to this way.
Right. If you can see where the white standard is. Yeah.
Right there, that is where the impact was. The tree line behind, you can see it's burnt.
Yeah.
There was initial fire from the jet fuel, and if you go 4.5 miles out, there's a great, and then another 8 miles further in, there is various light stuff paper, foam, and what have you. The people you see working down there are FBI agents, ATF,
Evidence,
state
technicians.
troopers. They're suited up because it is a biohazard area. Nobody gets down there. We haven't allowed anybody down there so far because
Good
they
for
have to
you.
get suited up.
It's important.
But they work from daylight.
Sun up to sundown.
That's right. They'll stop about 5:30. That gives them an hour and a half to clean up, get decontaminated, and what have you. Change your 5 to 6.
So what are the shifts again?
Often recorded in your
Right.
the accounting. Stony Creek Township is the municipal subdivision here.
Like your families, we're in 3 venues. We're up here, we're at the morgue, we're at the Family Assistance Center, and tomorrow we'll be conducting the second of 2 memorial services for families. And that's very important. And as you know, Governor Ridge has been very supportive of this, and I think we'll be attending the opportunity for all of this.
Yeah. How did you feel it went for the families?
The families were very heartened. Mrs. Bush was here, went around and greeted the families personally, and they were very comforted, I believe, by her presence, by the governor's presence. The Attorney General was here as well, and a couple of the Congressman Murphy, Congressman Platt were here. And I think they're getting a sense of support from the country. The state has done an excellent job too of conveying that, and I think the nation has done that.
Jeff, in part that's why I'm here. The governor and I did talk prior to the arrangements being made for the memorial service. We thought it essential that in and every day, as you mentioned, I'll likely be here tomorrow, and it's the least we can do. I'm inspired by the work you've done.
Well, it doesn't go unnoticed, that kind of support. It helps the morale of all the people that are involved in this operation. And the interagency, intergovernment cooperation has been excellent. The cooperation with United Airlines has been excellent. So we think this is a fine operation. Our headquarters says we're not worried about what's happening in Pennsylvania, and that's a tribute to everybody up there.
That's great.
Well, we like your perspective. Joe and I were chatting on the way over, and this is a veteran when it comes to dispatching state government, making sure, because of his experiences in Texas and in Oklahoma, that our job, given the fact that you're the frontline responders, I mean, everyone here, is that our job is to see to it that you can do your best work, you know, to act, right, and to give care, to help resolve, to deliver. Our job is to keep your bureaucracy out of your way and off your back.
That's one thing.
Have we done that?
Bureaucracy, absolutely. We've
Good.
been able to get our job done, and we've had the
Mission
freedom to do
accomplished.
that, and it's really paid dividends for the families and also the recovery workers. We have mental health services up here for them as well.
That's so important.
And at all the venues, and especially the morgue. You understand what kind of
We've just come
situation
from
that is, and we have mental health workers down there to help when they come out, get some refreshment in our tents, but also have mental health workers around there.
Well, Governor, I think the entire country appreciates the way all Pennsylvanians have come to the need here at the site and done whatever. It's just amazing, and I thank you for it. Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you very
you kind
much.
of mentioned that, and these are the folks that have lived it. And I know you've done a lot. You're accomplished people for meeting challenges gone by, but you ought to live your lives knowing you've done important and noble work here. And I wish you had the opportunity, you know, to listen to Mrs. Beamer last night. Did you get a chance to see it?
I did, Governor.
I know that she's a rock, and it's worth saying a second time. She knows an awful lot of care and important effort's been provided.
I've been in touch back
folks like
home,
yourself.
and it's amazing the support coming from all communities across the nation, but in Pennsylvania, to support the activities of the Red Cross and others involved in this kind of situation. But we thank you for your support.
You guys stay with it. More to be done.
Lieutenant Governor, I'd
Yeah,
like you to meet Jill Miller. She's with Somerset Ambulance. They were the first ones really on the scene here with their EMS crews.
Yeah. Responding to the families and nurturing the survivors. And as the eyes of the nation, it isn't an overstatement to say that, although in a figurative sense, the eyes of the nation are on you. And I think the nation has concluded that you've done remarkable and positive work. We're not done, and to say that a second time, but in light of that, I wanted to come out here today as the top executive, so to speak, who handles emergency response for Governor Ridge. In the company of Joe and people like General Lynch, who directs the National Guard, and Colonel Levanko, and to say thank you and to look you right in the eye and realize and to confirm for you that this is essential work. I mean, you're folks that are able to, I think, go home at night and maybe put your feet up and treat yourself right for a minute or two and take a look at the TV and the newspapers, and you know what's being said. And last night, Mrs. Beamer had an opportunity to comment about the moxie of her husband. Did anybody get a chance to see that? I mean, that was a patriotic spouse talking about a patriotic husband. And she talked about the fact that her husband was a gutsy guy. And think about it, just in the skies over top Pennsylvania, we began to fight back. I mean, I saw some of the newspapers